Hello and welcome back. I'm Lost, and this is Hearts of Iron 4, the new Millenium mod, where we are playing as China. So, what I'm going to try and do is conquer the world. But it is new Millennium, which means, if you look, it's January of 2000. Let's look at what tech we've got. Need to do that as well. Okay. So one of the interesting things about this mod is this. You get factories where you can produce the resources you need. So what I'm going to do first is go up here and say, I've got a ton of tungsten, I need oil, I need rubber, and I need chromium. So, oil, rubber, chromium. Then, I want military factories. And we'll get some naval yards. I am not planning on fighting a naval war with the U.S. if I can avoid it. At least not early on. Early on, my goals are going to be a little more sedate. I need a multi-role fighter. I want a transport plane because I'm going to do aerial drops. An attack plane is close support. And we'll start producing bombers even though we're not going to have many of them. And we will load those out for now. Okay. Let's see, where do I want these? We will start with political reforms. I'm not going to raise any new divisions at the moment. I'm going to get chromium from South Africa. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of my troops let's get these guys training. What we're going to do... We've got time. I'm not worried about being at war right now. What I want to do is get everything prepared for the war that I will eventually be fighting. Wars, technically, since I will be fighting in the them. Let's get everything cleared out first. Okay. Everybody's assigned. Good. My desire is to get enough army experience together quickly enough that I can start redesigning my units, because these divisions are not terribly good. I mean, it's pretty weak. And that's a ridiculous amount of artillery. And that's a lot of equipment to build. And that's a lot to build. So my hope is that I can actually start redesigning my divisions, get a few very good divisions put together, and then go from there. We'll keep the rest of these. 199 ships, man. All right, let's get moving. That's fine. And one thing I definitely want to do is we all know how important infrastructure can be. Now we just kind of kick back and relax for a little bit. Russia goes to war. Oh, Chechnya. Political reforms, Cold War transport ship, do the anti-corruption measures. Let's see what else we've got. Okay, so we don't need anything naval-wise. Let's get improved artillery going. Grab a naval theorist so we can get more experience. And then what we're going to try and do is change our civilian economy to partial mobilization. And then we're going to go from free trade to export focus. And those two should help us immensely. So let's edit this railway division. We'll add support artillery. And we're going to keep doing that for a while. I don't plan on going to war for a couple of years. My first war is going to be probably Mongolia. I think. Mongolia brings me no resources. I could go to Korea, just knock the Koreans out, both north and south, but South Korea is probably guaranteed by the US, and I don't want to do that. So instead, we'll knock out North Korea, which will reduce some tensions, and then we'll probably go kill Vietnam. And Laos and Cambodia, Thailand, we'll take out most of Southeast Asia here. I think that makes sense. I'm trying to influence. Ooh, my stagnant birth rate, that's not good. I'm trying to increase my stability. I don't need that. I do want this. And this. Wait, why do I have 3 on transport planes? That's silly. Ah, good. We've got resources. So if we go back over here, we're now producing a surplus of chromium. And now we're not. Probably because we finished some factories. Italy has left NATO. That's intriguing. Let's wait till here. So my goal, as I stated, is to redo a lot of these divisions to make them more effective. I'm going to leave the railway engineer. What I'm going to end up doing with these is making it an infantry division. The motorized infantry will actually get changed over to being about half mechanized and the other half motorized. The armor division will stay as it is, but I'll reduce the amount of motorization. Then give it some scouting and some other stuff. But a lot of these changes require time. Now, switching that meant that I have more factories building up here. So I have a lot more stuff coming along. Which means that soon my production queue here will be done. And then I can start producing more. What I'm going to do is set up those two. Because I want thousands of aircraft ready to go. Because I will take a lot of losses. Especially if I end up in a war against Russia. Al Gore. Nice. That's unexpected. A little more chromium. Try and get the number here up higher. Exporting half. Nice. Okay, let's throw 5 there, 5 there. We'll just walk our way down, producing 5 more factories for each. I need to get better mechanized. We'll do that next in one of our techs. Okay, it's December of 2000. We're ahead on this. We'll start here. We're good on this for the moment. I really do want to get these, but I am behind on my mechanized, my light mechanized, my light tanks, everything. I'm not going to use light tanks, so let's just get those going. Actually, what I want to do here . Nope, we're going to leave that as an infantry division. We'll produce a paratroop division off of the artillery division and rename it. We may just get rid of the artillery division. There are a lot of options here. A lot of them. Yep, we will start out with North Korea. Goodbye, North Korea. You're a thorn in my side. And the world's side, by extension. I don't need light mechanized because I'm not producing it. Let's focus on what we need. And I think what I'm going to try and do, because I can't raise my stability, all I can do is try to take efforts that will raise it. See, that increased my stability by 1. And while that doesn't push my stability positive, well, it doesn't raise my stability to the next tier, it does mean that my people are not going to be causing as much trouble. It pushes me closer to that next level of stability that I want. And how long for my justification against Korea? November of 2001. I've got time. Good. Our stability went up another 10. Our stability is average. Yay! Average stability makes a huge difference. If you notice, all of those negatives are now positives. They may only be positive 1, but they're positive. attack, Gen 3 attack, and Gen 3 attack. That gives me air superiority. And dispersed coverage. Lots and lots of tech to do. Trying to catch up and close the gap with other major powers. We've got a few months left before the war with Korea. In that time, maybe we'll get nuke production going. We're getting close to having the first reactors up and running. Once we've got those up and running, we should be ready to start producing nukes. And we definitely have the bombers, so we could start dropping nukes on Korea if we need to. Let's actually stage our airplanes for that. Okay, those are staged. I decided that I'm going to wait for free trade. I need 500 to go to limited exports. Oh no, I need 250 to go to export focus, which isn't far away. And export focus means that I now have a surplus here, and I don't need to import. And to keep that surplus, I'll produce a few more chromium factories. And yes, I did just put down a ton of airfields. Alright, I'm running a little over, but let's see what happens with this war. Okay. Start out with a nuclear fireball. And another. We're ahead of schedule. That'll do it. Alright, Korea is not standing up to me. At least not well. Especially not when we nuke their capital. Alright, let's pause for a moment. So we can give our guys orders. Otherwise they aren't going to finish the advance. And I'd rather not drop more nukes. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Alright. North Korea is no longer a thorn in my side. We will, at the beginning of the next session, redesign our armies and decide where we're going from there. Until then, good luck in your own wars and happy gaming.